The girl stabbed her hand with a pencil, but strangely, what she saw wasn't blood, but a pixelated blur. Jenny had seen the world differently from others since childhood. When she encountered a dog on the street, she saw a pixelated blur. Fighting scenes on TV, she still saw a pixelated blur. This wasn't a disease, but software that her mother had installed in her brain. This software could monitor her anytime, anywhere. Not only could it see from Jenny's perspective, but it could also automatically filter out bad things. Anything that might affect her emotions would be pixelated by the system, whether she was swinging in the yard or getting cookies from the cabinet. Her mother monitored her every moment, but this software caused a lot of trouble. All her classmates treated her like a freak and didn't want to play with her because the things they discussed, Jenny couldn't see. She asked her classmates to explain fighting videos to her. A classmate enthusiastically acted them out for her, but as she watched, the classmate also became pixelated, and his voice became muffled and unclear. But to avoid embarrassment, Jenny could only pretend she understood. The most devastating part was when she was painting. Because she used red paint, which was the same color as blood, the system automatically censored it. This completely broke her down. She picked up a pencil and stabbed her hand hard. Her mother rushed over to stop her, but was slapped hard by Jenny. This was the first time she had such a big temper tantrum. Her mother finally realized the severity of the problem and went to see a psychologist. The doctor advised the mother to turn off the monitor and stop monitoring her daughter. Otherwise, she would live in isolation for the rest of her life. Finally, the mother turned off the monitor for the first time and promised her daughter she would no longer monitor her daily life. So Jenny saw the neighbor's dog for the first time, saw classmates fighting for the first time. The one fighting was the boy who had patiently explained things to her. He was the only person willing to talk to her. The girl couldn't help but care about him because this was her first friend. The boy shared things she couldn't see before: fighting competitions, horror movies, and some short videos. Jenny looked at these new things in amazement. These were things she had never experienced before. She thought she could finally live a normal life, but she didn't expect her mother was still monitoring her. Years later, when grown-up Jenny fell in love with a boy, but she didn't dare confess because she was afraid her mother would see. But the power of love was too strong. This day, the boy invited Jenny to go to a party together. She really couldn't bear to refuse, so she lied to her mother, saying she was going to a classmate's house to play. Her daughter had always been well-behaved for so many years. Her mother didn't suspect anything and agreed, but required her to be back before 11 at night. Jenny rushed to the party, but what she didn't expect was the boy actually liked her too. The two naturally got together. This should have been a beautiful thing, but their joy made them forget about time. The mother discovered her daughter hadn't returned by midnight. She hurriedly called her, but her daughter's phone was always turned off. She called the classmates' parents, but they said she wasn't at their house. Only then did the mother realize something was wrong. She quickly pulled out the monitor. Her daughter's location was actually by a lake. She quickly opened her daughter's perspective. The scene before her eyes left her stunned. Her daughter was with the boy. The monitor transmitted some disturbing sounds. The mother immediately broke down, but there was nothing she could do now. She could only wait for her daughter to come back. The moment she saw her daughter, she still suppressed her inner anger. But how should she communicate with her daughter, since she had already promised not to monitor her anymore? She found all the boy's information, then went directly to confront him. She gave the boy a thorough scolding.
15, you junky piece of shit. You want the cops in on this?
I didn't do anything.
I will show them what you did. Okay, you stay away from her or I will show them this. Okay?
You still got that system?
Yes, I have it. So whatever she sees, I see, and I am watching you. So you stay away. Okay, if she calls you, you hang up. If she comes to see you, you tell her to get away. You just stay away from her, okay? You stay the fuck away.
The boy was terrified. Now whenever he was with Jenny, he would think of her mother watching from behind. He couldn't stand it anymore, so he cut off contact with Jenny. Jenny had no idea what had happened. The boy suddenly started ignoring her. She angrily went to confront him. The boy wanted to explain, but he knew Jenny's mother was watching her, so the boy only said one thing, that he didn't love her. Jenny walked away angrily after hearing this. The mother saw this scene. She felt very satisfied inside. Her goal had been achieved. This day, Jenny was in class. When she suddenly felt nauseous, she ran to the bathroom and threw up, thinking she was sick, so she went to see a doctor. But the doctor told her this was because she had taken birth control pills, but this was impossible, because she definitely hadn't taken any. The doctor said his diagnosis was absolutely correct. Jenny seemed to suddenly understand. She quickly ran home, searching through everything, finally found the packaging in the trash. It turned out this was all done by her mother. She had mixed birth control pills into her breakfast, thinking about the boy's sudden departure. All of this might have been her mother's doing. She ran to her mother's bedroom. After some searching, finally found the monitor under the pillow. This thing that had controlled her for 18 years. She opened the playback records. Sure enough, Everything she did was monitored by her mother, including being with the boy. Jenny felt extremely angry. Her mother had clearly promised not to monitor her anymore. Just then her mother came home. When she opened the monitor, she discovered the screen was facing herself. Her daughter was standing behind her watching. Everything had been discovered by her daughter. Her daughter wanted to destroy it on the spot, but her mother was unwilling. The two struggled over it. Finally, Jenny accidentally injured her mother. She walked aimlessly on the street. She didn't want to go back anymore. Didn't want to return to that prison-like home. Never wanted to be controlled again. She just wanted to be a normal person. An ordinary, regular person.